I intend to do what I've always done since I became state's attorney.
Just last week, City State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby standing
fight
in defiance.
I will fight these charges with everything I have in me,
claiming innocence while facing 4 federal charges that some say could be an uphill and long legal battle.
That really requires, Ms. Mosby to be involved in the review of those documents. It certainly could be something that would require a tremendous amount of attention.
The perjury charges center around a COVID-19 related hardship. Mosby's attorney claims her businesses suffered during the pandemic. Fox 45 News has been investigating those claims, uncovering previous statements Mosby herself made in 2020, stating those same businesses, Mahogany Elite Travel, Mahogany Elite Consulting, and Mahogany Elite Enterprises, LLC, were not operational.
Is that business operational now? Was her spokesperson wrong?
I don't know what you mean by operational. There were other businesses involved.
Which business?
In fact, the U.S. Attorney was investigating those other businesses, so they had to be operational.
At the heart of the other 2 charges, real estate deals in Florida, another area of our Fox 45 News investigation. As the case moves through court, the legal bills will likely rack up.
This case will require 6, maybe a 7-figure legal fee.
Bringing us to even more questions swirling around Baltimore's top prosecutor. A legal defense fund has been set up to help offset the cost of Mosby's courtroom fight, but who's funding it remains elusive. Fox 45 News is trying to get answers from Mosby directly multiple times.
Will you disclose the donors to your legal defense fund?
Just one question about the need for a legal defense fund.
So we sent questions to her attorney asking who's responsible for collecting and managing the money donated to the fund. What is the structure of the fund? What taxes have been paid, if any, on the money donated? Could you provide a list of all of the names of donors, the amount they contributed, and the date they contributed? No answers, raising concerns from taxpayer watchdog groups about the possible conflict of interest from the city's top prosecutor, who's vowing to stay on the job.
Who was contributing to this legal defense fund? And will this prosecutor have to recuse herself in future prosecutions?
The federal indictment is not the only problem Fox 45 News is investigating.
Kept her stuff popping.
The man responsible for lighting this fire, Luther Trent, setting the home ablaze with 3 women inside, out of jail after less than 6 months, getting a plea deal from Mosby's office, and the defendant telling me his family is known in the justice system.
My father, he's a judge in Philadelphia.
Earl Trent Jr. on the bench in Philly since 2002, the same city with the top prosecutor implementing progressive policies in line with Marilyn Mosby.
We're still investigating what, if any, connection Trent's dad, who is a judge in Philadelphia, has to Mosby here in Baltimore, and if that's why he went from facing 3 attempted homicide charges to pleading guilty to 1 arson charge and then getting released after spending less than 6 months in jail. Mosby's office defends the plea, citing a slew of reasons. In the meantime, this federal indictment Baltimore's top prosecutor continues to face lingers over the city. In Baltimore, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.